Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. Now, you may notice that it looks a little weird here, and that is because today I am using my friend's account. My friend who recently started Limbus, started like 2 weeks ago or something, has only done a single mirror dungeon, and I figured might as well grind mirror dungeons for them, you know? You can see here they've got literally nothing. They've got enough things to buy the first node, but I figured might as well not. As far as the actual identities, oh yeah, like, this is the options I have. I'll just grab random here, why not? Bloody Gadget, sure. These are their identities. All they have for tier 3 is, or all they have at upside 3 is these 4 units, so I'll be using those, and also probably, like, U2 or something? I don't know. No Faust IDs, some stuff at a single rest bar. I'd change the team up a little bit, but, like, there's not too much of a need to, I guess. I mean, I might as well do stuff like, oh yeah, throw on some random other IDs in the background. Probably not. No, I'm not gonna mess with their team at all. I'm gonna stick like this. Alright, yeah. Might as well, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so this is an account that has only cleared up through Canto 3, so there's only going to actually be enemies from the first 3 cantos, which is really interesting, that's for sure. Sure, we'll do that. Stick with the team that it defaulted to, might as well. But yeah, so, of course, these are Canto 3, so it makes sense that they show up here. Several of these IDs are not maxed uptie, so like Otis, no skill 3, Gregor, no skill 3, the rest of these do have skill 3s, but no uptie 4, I'm so used to uptie 4 at this point. And also for egos, you'll see literally nothing on these sinners. My friend has a couple of egos, but like only like, Ardor Blossom Star, Faust Telepole, Ryoshu Red Eyes Close, and I think that's it. Yeah, only like level like 20 or so in the battle pass, so I figured I'm currently recording this the morning of the Wednesday of this week, and that's because I wanted to do a couple mirror dungeons for the sake of my friend before the week reset, you know? Figured it would be a funny idea. Honestly, not bad ideas to have, though. Like, Engor Heathcliff is a strange choice to upside, but it's because he's, like, goated in Canto 3. There's so many blunt weak enemies, but having a strong blunt skill 3 ID is just super useful. Ting Tang Honglu, can't go wrong with him, especially early game. Canto 2 Ting Tang Honglu is so insanely hard, because, like, everything is weak to Slash, except for, like, Type-U guys being weak to Pierce. My friend actually, so fun fact, he started back in, I had him launch the game, like, the week Limbus released, and I had him, like, skip the tutorial just to claim the starting rewards for when he inevitably beat Ruina. And because he beat Ruina the other week, he was able to, like, actually make use of that. So he started with, like, a bunch of pulls, and he started with Blade Lineage G-Song because of how early on he started the game, effectively. So that's why he's got Blade Lineage G-Song. And, of course, Lantern Dawn because Creature. Can't go wrong with the Creature. And we'll see how it goes. Not a very themed run, but I think it works fine. I'm also not doing a lot of damage. I think because of not having, not having the upside 4s, or not having Crabnose not having the observation levels might be a minor issue, but like a very minor issue. It's not that big of a deal. There's not having Starlight benefits. It all adds up, so it feels like I'm doing less than average damage. Which is how it goes. Yeah, you're the only one left, so. And you're staggered 74 HP, not enough to actually pose too much of a threat. Yeah, so like the interesting thing about Mirror Dungeon's early game is the fact that, because it only shows stuff from, like, the content you've done asterisk, sorry. There's so many options in this one, it takes a second for me to contemplate what I need to do here. It means that, like, for example, like, when you first unlock them, you can't see, like, Cromer, of course. Cromer doesn't show up until you beat Kanto 3, thank God. I was worried about that originally, but I'm very glad to hear about that. There will still be some things that you'll still see, like, I think, I'm pretty sure most of the final bosses from Kanto 4 can still show up, those Avanos. Oh god. I was like, wait a second, it's because Otis doesn't have a skill 3. That's also funny, I don't think I've literally never done a mirror dungeon. I don't think I've even ever done a mirror dungeon 2 with an IT not maxed up, not upside 3. So I've never seen this before, that's funny. I'll take Levani back for healing. And continue on with it, okay. But yeah. Very silly stuff. We'll just see just like the extent. My friend is also like halfway through Hell's Chicken. I wonder if you need to beat 3.5 for Hell's Chicken enemies to show up. Or will like there be like bongy K-Corp guards just kind of randomly scattered amok. Guess we'll see. Definitely a very... I'm very interested to see just how that's gonna work. I assume it's like every Kanto cleared adds all the stuff from that Kanto. Every mid-chapter adds everything from that mid-chapter. For the mid-chapters that it's applicable to, of course. There's nothing from 5.5, of course. Since that was after. Would be funny if they like retroactively added like 5.5 enemies to Mirror Dungeon 3, though. For a little bit of variety, add Santata as like another option for a floor 4 boss. Although if they did add Santata, it would easily be the easiest floor 4 boss. Even easier than Blubbering Toad, just because Santata is such a comedically pushover. Who knows, maybe they'd tweak it. So I don't know. I guess my friend does have some potential for, like, a Rupture team, maybe? Having, like, Lantern Dawn and, like... anything else Rupture? I don't know. I could go through, like, the entire, like, setup that my friend has, but it's not a lot to so far. That's fine. He also does have access to, like, my support units, of course. So he could always do that for, like, main story stuff, if need be. I had him, I guess, while the Wall participant was going on, I had my friend, use my Magic Bullet Otis for the sake of, you know, seeing how it worked, and that was pretty funny. And then, just to really give him a sense of how stupid this game is, I got him the solo Mirror Dungeon, or, no, solo, the hard version of Green Dawn, with only my support K-Corp Ponglu, just to show him how stupid it was. Yeah, that was pretty funny. He got a fair bit of random rewards thanks to that, which is nice. Here, I'll go metal. Weighing my options. My friend just DM'd me saying that his Faust will carry their run. Maybe I should throw on base Faust for the bit instead of Otis. I mean, that's a potential idea. Throw on base Faust for the sake of it. I mean, base Faust would have a skill 3. That is true. So it's not like it's a completely like meritless choice. It's still not like a great choice, but I mean, it makes sense. Base Faust may be one of the worst IDs in the game, but still, it makes sense. Okay. And we should be able to do fairly well here. Mutilate that guy to death. Don't think so, no. Weak to blunt, unfortunately, not slash, so it isn't quite an insta-kill with the mutilate, that's fine. The guy's still gonna die to our other ram attack, like the flashing allure, yeah, that'll do the job. That'll do the trick. Victory. Alright, I'll take this design. Not bad this early on. 200 cost or so across the course of the run. That's nice. And we keep on going middle, of course. We get a normal fight, we get a risky encounter. Took me a second to remember what the words are. Yeah, it definitely feels very strange doing this without everything unlocked. It definitely feels like, oh, we're getting the same thing over and over, huh? And it's going to feel like that. I mean, it'd be even worse if I did this like before my friend beat Kanto 3. Because I know I just keep on saying my friend is saying a name or something, but you know... I don't... It doesn't matter too much, I don't think. My friend carries enough weight. I don't think I need to say, like, the name of my friend. And Mutilate just does the job then. Fair enough. Oh, Mutilate doesn't kill you, unfortunately. Oh, wait, no, that's not even Mutilate. That is Otis. Oh, now Mutilate kills you because you've been staggered. Whack. We love Ting Tang Hong Lu. We love his exaggerated swagger. There we go. Onto the risky encounter we move. Onwards. Rocinante. Or whatever else I should say in such a situation as the one we are in currently. Damn, these guys aren't too bad. It's just more akin to 2 enemies. This guy's weak to the Whirlwind Om Nom Nom, so takes a decent bit of damage. Okay. So McGregor may not have his skill 3, but his skill 2 is already pretty good on its own, so it's not that big of a loss. Dagger with Mutilate, don't quite kill, of course. No chance. Oh. God. I love when people die on turn 3 of this music, because it syncs up so well. Every time someone dies turn 3 when it's playing this music, like the J-Core Backstreet song, it's just so perfect. It is also interesting how it plays the Backstreet's song for this fight instead of the actual casino fight when we're fighting the casino, the guys in the casino, in the base of the casino, but... nitpicky. Doesn't make that big of a difference. Oh, you're alive! Not quite! We love shanking you. Proper good shank, innit? Because, so in order to do this, I'm on my friend's Steam account. Like, I know his Steam account password and stuff, so I was like, hey, I should just log into your account. I got a while back for the sake of, like, Steam sharing. But I just DM'd another one of my friends, or not DM, but, like, message through Steam another one of my friends, the stupid Steam happy emoji. Making Inquisitors? Work? Oh, I think that went through. I think the Steam noise showed up through OBS, alright. I think I have it set up so that does not play notifications on my account, but because I'm on my friend's account, I think it's still making the noise. What other emojis does my friend have on Steam? Like, nothing. He's got, like, Roland and Steam Happy, and that's, like, it. Fair enough. A lot of stupid potential I could do here, that's for sure, but I'm not gonna abuse this power. My friend so kindly gave me his Steam login information so that I could play Yik one time, and then I played it for like 5 minutes. That is the actual reason, by the way, funnily enough. At least it was at one point the reason. We can do that. Don't want to go for like a neutral or anything if I don't have to shank that arm in the meantime. Nice. Should do some decent damage. We're not doing great damage though. This is probably where the observation log being, or observation level being like minimum hurts a little bit, I assume. I know you do get a damage bonus for having a higher observation. Like, I think it's pretty minimal, but, you know, maybe it is why everything feels just so sluggish right now. Possible. Oh, oh. Alley-oop, alley-oop, whoop. And then we shank the other arm for some decent damage. Weak to Pierce, so it does good. Okay, now you're going for a couple of attacks this turn. That's actually like a few attacks. Like you're going for a couple of attacks right now. You know, just a few attacks. Why? A little bit rude. We cannot redirect everything here. You can't like redirect anything. Well, I guess we try this and hopefully do decent. I don't know. Yeah, damage output is less than ideal. We mutilate the left arm, though, get some decent damage off on it. Good attack next turn, should finish it off. Do we stagger the right arm in time? Ooh, not enough. Well, it's gonna heal off a bunch of things, so that's unfortunate. We should stagger with Flashing Allure, though, I believe. Even with the healing? Yes, okay, that's good. Bottom guy's gonna go for a strong attack on some. I didn't see who its strong attack is going for. Maybe I should have checked, but it's Otis again. That's fine. Otis is 7 Otis is a fairly tanky ID for a non-tanky ID. Because she's only got a single stagger threshold. One of the few IDs, really the only single stagger threshold ID that really doesn't feel like a tank. She's a tank in the sense where she's made to like win clashes, I suppose. You know, kind of a tank, but not really in a way I'd ever think so. Right? I think that makes enough sense to say. What changes this game, by the way? Shield. I don't like it. Do that for safety. Don't know if we quite break the right arm here, but we'll do decent damage shoot if nothing else. 13 HP on right arm, yeah. Kidstep takes down the left arm at least. The right arm's still alive, but next turn we can do it pretty easily. And we should do decent damage to you in the meantime. Oop, lose the Flash Lotus, that's fine. She can take it. Paralysis next turn means that she can't do much this turn, but that's alright. Yeah, throw random attacks up here, throw random attacks down here. We should be good. Yeah. Bottom, you're defending a little bit, but that should be pretty fine. We don't really want to kill you or anything right now. We just kind of want to stagger you so we can ignore you this turn while we focus on the guy on the top. Clash against that as much as possible. Looks like we can actually clash pretty well. That's good. And then we'll have you Gawky nailing to do some damage to the right arm. That doesn't kill the right arm, it looks like, but that's fine. It'll be something. I'm not too concerned. Usually I'd like to just kind of rush down the double Snake Man in second phase and just kill him before he gets the chance to do anything too, like, scary. Since, you know, these clashes say dominating when it's not dominating at all, because negative points still kind of elude the game sometimes. I think we do some pretty good damage, though. Oh, we do just barely get the fourth point off, and we kill thanks to that. That's good. So now just bottom guy left, whose arm does not break here, so this turn we just throw everything we've got at him. Ideally throw everything weak we've got at him. And then next turn, finish the job. Very pretty easy. Single arm man is very weak. He's actually staggerable in second phase, which makes him kind of a pushover. By kind of, I mean a lot of a pushover. That'll work well. World of Wonders. And now Shank gets the fourth coin because the body is at less than 25% HP. So we get our nice 105 damage on that fourth coin. And then we finish the job with Dawn. Okay, there we go. Second floor done. Okay. What we take here? We can take the urn. I'll take the urn. I like the urn. Ego resources don't matter to us too much because we can only use base egos anyways, which really aren't that pricey. Merso, no. Lithograph, I'll take it. And then we can give Heathcliff another skill 3. And we can't afford Sticky Muck because of that. Oh, that's right. I kind of want Sticky Muck, though. I'll take it. We've got a lot of Gluttony, a lot of Pierce. And by that I mean like a decent bit of Gluttony, decent bit of Pierce. Yeah, it works. It works. Mostly the Gluttony, but... That's the intention, is it not? To get something that works. Yeah, depending on what boss we get this floor, it might be rough. I do know, I think the wolf and the fish can be really rough here. And I mean, what can we get here? We can get wolf, fish, Lupo. That might be it. I don't know if we can get so that no one will cry right now. Because he hasn't beaten Kanto 4, but from what I know, so that no one will cry might still show up even though he hasn't beaten Kanto 4. Just because that's how some of the Kanto 4 Abnos are. They're just treated like just generic Abnos because they originated in Mirror Dungeons, potentially. That's how I assume it works, at least. I don't know. We'll see. But if nothing else, I'm pretty sure Papa Bongi and, King Crash Crab can't show up. Which is probably not a big deal. I mean, best case scenario is pretty much always Glupo on this floor because he's such a pushover. He's some rough sanity damage, but that's about it. You don't really die to Glupo. I mean, you might die to the corrosion that one of your sinners undertakes when you break both eyes, but that's the worst that can happen. 13 HP left there. Alright. And we just finished these two. No need to think. Yeah, we're just doing so little damage. I don't know. Is there another factor that just makes it feel like our damage output is just so much less than everything else? Ooh, that's the wolf. We'll have to see how that goes. A little bit iffy, but who can say how well how well we'll fare against that wolf over there? Ooh, bars. Just saying bars over like anything that vaguely rhymes is it's a good bit, I'd say. Best way to describe it is a good bit. And luckily these guys are weak to slash, so our slash decks will do fairly well here. Like, that guy didn't even get staggered there, like... I don't know. It might be like... just conditioning myself into thinking I'm doing less damage than I actually would be doing. Maybe it is just that Threadspin's Uptype 4 makes such a big difference, and I don't think I've really comprehended just how big of a difference it's mattered until now. I don't think so, though, given how minimal most Threadspins are, or most Upties are. I'm saying Threadspins for identities now. What a strange twisting of events. Well, like, this would kill normally, right? Okay, it did kill here, though, but, like, only 62 damage. Is that a lot? Is that a little? I might just be insane. Like, that's a very important thing to keep in mind. And I have proven time and time again that I am a little bit insane, so, like, could just be, like, the natural outcome of such deals as that. Natural outcome of fate. We get contract. That'll actually help a lot, yeah. Good damage. I'll take a risky encounter slash, why not? Hey, I guess I should mention, this episode of Daily Mirror Dungeon is in fact Daily Mirror Dungeon number 300. That's a big number, huh? We're only 2 months away. Yeah, quite literally 2 months away from when I started. So I started this April 2nd, right? Yeah. The numbering isn't exactly perfect for like the year because stuff happens. But, pretty zany, and yeah, we've got less than a month until it's been a year since Limbus released, too, which is even more insane, really. I mean, I feel like the fact that I've been doing this for almost an entire year, this daily mirror thing, is a little more insane, like, all things considered, but more of, like, a mental instability type insane than, like, a, wow, that's crazy insane. I don't even know why I make these jokes so often. It's funny to make jokes at your own expense, I feel. I think it would, like, as long as there's a bit of, like, moderation with them. Like, I joke about it a lot, but not because I genuinely think so, but just because, like, it's a good bit to make, I think, right? Like, I don't think there's anything, like, genuinely wrong with me. Am I getting too deep with this? I might be, but you know what I mean. I make bits, but that's all they are, bits. We enhance Bloody Gadget. Sure, I'll take Bloody Gadget ++, not bad. And dog time. We do have the contract, so we stagger the body, and he takes, like, a lot of damage. His body has how much HP? Yeah, 1,000. Contract is 30, so it means we do, like, 300 HP if we stagger the body, which will do enough to instantly break the body, I believe. Although that might be a little hard to say, since the body is a kinda hard thing to break too easily. Gonna be a lot of neutrals too, and we're just gonna have to deal with that. That's good at least. Here we go, blunt. You can take that one, you can take that one. Okay, this looks decent. Gluttony Resonance is nice. Good ego here, but I've kind of accept there's going to be a lot of neutrals anyways. We could ego to, like, help deal with that a little bit, or we could just live with it. We're gonna stack some defense level down with these gluttony attacks, so that's good. Especially flexible suppression. Yeah, we're gonna get all 4 coins off here. That's a bunch of defense level downs. That'll increase our damage for the current turn. A decent bit. Okay, yeah. How much damage did we deal there? Decent, actually, yeah, like 200 or so. 200, 250, I think. Somewhere in that ballpark. Which is nice. Oh, a lot of it's going for Dawn, actually. We could let Dawn get hit. Not a bad idea. Dawn can handle it. Yeah, we'll have everyone go left or right most. Yeah, okay. You've got some offense level down. That's a nice little benefit. It might be like a little rough, but like I think that's good. Yeah, okay. I like that idea. Is it the best idea? Probably not, but I like it. Also, Crow's IV for a little bit of speed next turn. And attack power down. That is good too, to make it so Dawn takes even less damage. Crow's IV is super good. One of the best base egos. Genuinely might just be the best base ego. I think that's up to debate, but like 3 haste on everyone is such an insane benefit from such a cheap ego. Get some defense level downs going, nice. Dawn gets hit a little bit here. A little bit scary, but I've kind of accepted that, like, it's better than clashing with you and losing clashes and not getting damage off. You build up your funny lightning, but, like, it's going to happen if we take 50-50s anyways. Yeah, there's your Howl. Yeah. That's fine. I'm not that concerned. We can get another Purify in. You've got 1 paralysis, so this clash is guaranteed to win. Okay, that's nice. We can do there then, yeah. We will no, we're gonna suddenly one day the mass attack potentially? Yeah, that'll work, okay. Now it's gonna say we're winning clashes when we aren't winning clashes. We're going to have everyone target that speed dice then, okay. Sounds good. We'll have Dawn the one that actually clashes, because maybe she'll manage. We're just letting her get hit again. He's gonna get a bunch of lightning. It's gonna be unfortunate. He got a bunch of plus going down, though, so our chances aren't too bad, I suppose. Okay, nice. So close to the stagger threshold. Flank thrust be enough? Not quite, that's fine. I wasn't expecting it to be enough, but I was like, ooh, that would be really convenient if it was. But that's okay. We'll stagger him next turn, which means he won't get his funny attacks off. Although, because he's got enough lightning, he's going to go for mass attacks, isn't he? Next turn, so he's not going to attack the body a lot anyways. Which is the unfortunate thing with the big wolf. Small wolf, you could easily stagger the body, like, first turn with, like, 2 attacks, and then just, it couldn't do anything from there. But yeah, the body's not doing a lot right now. That's unfortunate, but we'll manage. We'll like throwing some mass attacks and stuff here, since we can. Like if we do this, yeah, that'll work well. And we'll have you do that. You use an ego as well. You clash that. Okay, there we go. That'll work. And we're doing decent damage to the body, I think, so that'll check out. More haste next turn. Keep our speed at a high +3. We do some damage there, not a lot, but it's something. Heathcliff should just be able to stagger the body here, which means it'll take double damage. And maybe not double damage necessarily, but it'll take more damage from Land of Illusion too. I think the body already is weak to like, I think it's 0.5 to all physical damage types, but staggering brings it up to 2. So it's still a damage increase. Yeah, we rolled tails on the actual ego attack, that's fine. Wouldn't have done too much damage anyways. Hopefully next turn's a turn when he was going to focus on the body, but it's probably going to be a more mass attack turn, knowing this boss. Loves its mass attacks. Although we might just be able to go all in on the wolf itself and kill it. 300 is a lot still, so I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to risk it. Like, sure, we're going to take a lot of damage from these attacks if they do go through, but we've also got a lot of speed, so I think we're going to get to go first. Oh, Shank. Shank actually makes the difference. Shank means this guy is so super dead. If not already, fairly dead, because we're going to stack a bunch of defense level downs. Yeah. Good damage here, but Shank is just like the creme of the crop, you know? Creme de la crop, whatever the saying is. Another case of me saying a saying that I don't quite understand. But that's fine. Victory, yeah. Felt like a sloppy-ish fight, but I think we handled it fairly well, all things considered. And we can take the coin now. Yeah, I'll take it. We do love our mass stacks. Okay, bottom path. Pearson, Gloom, that can be literally anything. I know, from what I know, I'm pretty sure Centipede, Fox, and KQE can show up. So it could genuinely be any of those 3. The only thing that I think can't show up right now... Actually, I don't know if there's anything that can't show up. I assume Fairy Gentleman can show up. I assume Fairy Longlegs can show up. I don't know for sure for those 2, but I think it's a pretty safe bet. Neutral, we'll take that. Yeah. Favored, sure. Okay. Favored and dominate. Alright, looks good. Neutral, I mean, it's fine. I guess, oh, you don't gain the shield because you're only upside 1, that's right. You don't actually have a benefit for losing with your skill 1, Gregor. Mutilate staggers, it targets someone else randomly, not because it killed, but because of the commemorative coin. And these guys are weak to slash, so it's a lot of damage. Nice. Whoever's hitting that guy's gonna have a little bit of a feast. Might have been the one being targeted by Yisong, I think? Which means Yisong might just be able to kill it, since they're weak to envy. No, it's the one that's targeted by Heathcliff. Heathcliff might be able to do some decent damage there too, though. Don't set him out for the count. They do resist the lust, but he still... I think he just barely killed. I think he did 2 damage over. Thanks to the additional 3 damage he dealt with his attack. Thanks to the deal bonus damage. Yeah, that actually made the difference. Good to see. Okay. We go with this series of actions, this series of skills, skillful skills. Okay, nice. Throat Slit gets to go twice here. Not really like the most notable thing to go twice, but like it's better than nothing. Oh, you do get the stagger off, so that actually wasn't too bad. And flexible suppression gets a stagger. Okay, cool. Only ones that are unstaggered are the ones that were staggered last turn. New? Huh? What's so new? Your skills? Okay, sure. Makes sense. It's a fresh count after all. Relatively fresh, at least. Okay. Seems good. We should be able to kill... I think the bottom right and the bottom middle ones are very dead from our attacks, because we're hitting it with like a Shank and like a Gregor skill too. Do a lot of damage. I don't know if we do some damage too, but not the most. Oh, we actually killed that guy with the coin. That's good. Yeah, Shank gets the kill. Flexible suppression does some damage. Nice. And we throw some random attacks here and there, and they should win. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops indeed. There we go. Okay. Checks out. Oh, some ties there. Fancy. You don't do a lot of damage, but we've got someone else attacking that guy, I think, which should finish the job, I really hope. Would be funny if we didn't, though. Would be real funny. Okay. Seems good. Now we get some events. This thing, sure. Let's sync together. Why not? We've got some rupture, so it's probably better than the other option. We'll take your eye, too. Do we have any tremor bursts? That's a good question, because the answer is no. If we used, like... I mean, even you don't have any tremor bursts, because your tremor burst is a skill 3, and you're not to that point. Gregor do be smoking. You can hear it, huh? Open the door. Speed up the process. Oh no, open the door the fancy way. There we go. Do you think I am? Insane? That's a neutral, but you'd be super weak to it if it actually does succeed, so I'll try it. I like how it just doesn't even, like, show, like, the weaknesses, because of how little my friend has done the mirror dungeon. I mean, he's done a single mirror dungeon, and it took him, like, 2 hours, so he really has not felt inclined to do it more since then. I figured, I mean, might as well. It's a funny idea for content, you know? Haven't done a mirror dungeon 3 without any, like, Starlight buffs yet. It's a funny joke, I'd say. Ooh, not quite stagger, unfortunate. That's fine. Mutilate does get to go twice because nothing else triggered the coin. Oh, never mind. Shouldn't have said anything, should I? Well, you can kill this guy. Yeah. Okay. I think a Shank probably just straight up kills you, right? Because the 4th coin goes through, and that does a lot. Yeah. That was like overkill by 48, I believe? If my mental math served me right, and if my memory of how much HP that guy had was right, which it might be. World Dominum doesn't do the most damage because you were this balloon, but it's still a fair bit. Purify does a bit of damage, though. That's good, yeah. And that gets to be used again thanks to the coin. 12. I guess the issue with the fact that I'm recording tomorrow's episode early is that I don't know whether or not I beat Railway 3 in one stream. So, by the time you're watching this, there may or may not be another stream going on at the time that this was posted. I feel like I could probably reasonably beat the Railway in one stream. Doesn't seem like it'll be too horribly long this time around, but at the same time, I don't know. Who cannot say. Who are you going for? Dawn? Dawn. Okay. Fine by me. We do something like that and they hopefully all die. I don't know, didn't exactly calculate it the most in my head. Good job, Gregor. Good job, Gregsy. Gregsy boy. Sponge meat boy me Bob. Now we kill you though. Otis finishes the job. 3 HP left, yeah. We get our shot. Oh yeah, we get Phantom Pain, that's nice. Pretty solid for more damage. What do we want here? Honglu, get another Mutilate. Sure thing. Grab like a Grimy Iron Stake. Sure thing. Grab our event. Would be really nice if there wasn't something right after us, because we could have gotten the +2 skill final power next fight. Doesn't really help for the risky encounter, because it's not going to be too bad. It's a risky blunt encounter, it's just going to be like Inquisitors. There's not really much else it can be. Yeah, who would have thought? Could double up on Land of Illusion. It's a pretty safe one to double up on, just in general, because its own SP cost is healed after the attack goes through, because it's a 15 cost ego that gives you 15 back. Pretty useful. Especially on enemies like this that are weak to blunt. Because we're definitely not going to kill any of them, so coin's guaranteed to trigger. But we do stagger quite a few of them there. And the second time through might kill some of them. Once the second time goes through, that is. There we go. I was worried that something went wrong and it wasn't going to trigger, but no, we're set. We're set. No, none of them died there. A lot of them are staggered, though, so it's a great turn to do a little bit of damage. Block with that so we can get a double mutilate. We love mutilating these guys. Quite a few of them actually will die to a mutilate. Not this guy, but coin happens, so we use it again anyways, and if we kill with the reused one, then it might go again? It's a little iffy. Because it's already been reused once, the game might consider it as being reused once, but maybe not. You don't have a chance to tell. No, I won't. Oh no, it didn't get reused. Okay, yeah. That's good to know. Because it was already reused by the coin, it does not get to be used a third time. Unfortunate. If it had been like a different mutilate entirely, then it could have been reused, but because it was the same one, just being reused because of how mutilate works. Okay, we'll take some poise and boss time. Like I said before, it's either Fox, Centipede, or KQE. None of which are too bad. KQE it is. Okay, he's fairly easy. You got the most HP here. You do. Anyone who evades? Hong Lu does, but it's only Hong Lu, so. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I was gonna try and reduce people's HP to like a point where he's gonna try and grab Hong Lu, but I've realized it's really not that worth it. Much better just do some damage. Okay. We'll go for these safe dominating clashes. Do some damage. Once we trigger contract, that would be pretty nice, if we can do it in time. Don't know how good of our damage output is. Like, with, like, the average team for me, I can pretty easily stagger him turn 3, but... even if I'm not going for a specific gimmick, but this team isn't quite, like, best on offensive power because it's still relatively early, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Muley gets to go twice at least, that'll be good damage. And coin drop this turn. Yeah, no, you're definitely getting staggered. Oh yeah, especially if we get another double mutilate going. Favored, purify, more coin drop. Field command, which just should do the job. I was checking. No, it's just the coin drop interaction. I saw the 6-6, but it's just the coin drop hitting him. Wanted to make sure it wasn't like a paralysis lying to me about our clash winning chances, but it was not. 50 damage. On reuse, because the coin does reuse mutilate, it does gain the on heads reuse benefit, but that wasn't a head, so unfortunate. Another purify, so you get more coin power down next turn. You're not even gonna get the chance to grab anyone. You're not gonna get a chance to grab Otis, it would seem. You're just gonna get staggered. Oh, you'll probably be able to recover in time. I don't really think we can kill you before you recover. We do break the body, though. That's cool. Shank will be a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do good damage here, if nothing else. Like I said, don't think it's enough to kill, especially if we double up on weak attacks like that, but that's fine. We're doing good. That's for sure. Flexible suppression's a bunch of defense level downs just in time for the Shank to go through. That's nice. Shank, 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 and Shank. God. You actually are very close to dying. Not quite dead, but 70 HP. I definitely was undervaluing this team for a solid minute there. Cannot be redirected. We don't care. We really just do not care. God. 4 KQE. Into egg it goes. Yeah, that's a victory. Pretty solid. Not too bad of a run. Yeah, only 50 minutes. That's like a normal run length. Just feels slow. I don't know. I'm just so used to having everything that, you know, missing out on a skill 3 or 2 just feels like, oh, such a big loss. Honglu did so much damage there. 40%, yeah. Checks out. He's goated. And yeah, 250 Lunacy for my friend, 109 Starlight, 4.5 Battle Pass levels, all for the cost of a nice 5 modules. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. Pass level 18. How swell is that? Right? Right? Oh yeah, I guess they're cut to mark these off. I don't really need to, but like I am, so yeah. Yeah, friend does not have any paid lunacy, so I'm not going to do this. I'm also not going to claim the rewards because I'm going to let my friend do that himself so we can actually see what he's getting. Might do like another run, get the last bonus thing out of the way. Work him towards getting more funny things. I guess I should probably claim these though. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that'll be all for this time. Hopefully my friend enjoys getting his plentiful goods. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!